Well, it's been a long time, but we're back. Knights of Steel are back. We are here, and we have one goal in mind, and that goal is to get a shot at those team belts. It's why we started competing in these leagues. We want to be the best, and to be the best, you got to be the champion, and that is what Cain and I are here to do. Yes, we're going up against Team WIsco, a Muppet and a guy who has way too many belts. He can barely carry them because he's barely 4 feet nothing, 100 and nothing. So we are going to do him a serious favor. We're going to take some of those belts. We are going to get our belts, and those are going to be the team belts more specifically to take some of the pressure off of him because he doesn't need any more. He doesn't need any more victories. Team WIsco doesn't need any victories or belts or anything of that nature. We're going to come here. We're going to clean house. We're going to take care of business. Cain, what do you guys say about our opponents here tonight?
I first want to say, sorry, Robert. We know never talk about your height because then Robert gets mad and then he kicks our ass. So guess what, Robert? I apologize. And I also would like to make a formal complaint to Netflix. Why is it every time I try to watch Schindler's List, it's just like, nope, this title is not available. So formal complaint to Netflix. What's going on? I'm calling sabotage. WIsco has some kind of thing going on with Netflix and they're cheating. I'm calling it right now. But yeah, I'm going to be honest. I respect both Zack and Robert a tremendous amount. They're fantastic people in the league. And my last movie match was against Zack, who went to sudden death. So we can go to sudden death. I'll count that as a moral win for me.
I don't know why I'm here. Really, I don't really represent Zack, but I represent Robert. And Robert is one of the most dominant players in this community. And now he decided to partner up and come back into the ring with Zack. And Zack is a person I respect. Zack is a guy that I actually like. We're actually a tag team in another little club, and we do pretty well over there. Sorry, guys, that you actually had to play Ryan and Cain. Cain, remember, if you're in trouble and you're in danger and Ryan's holding you against his will, 2 blinks on screen and we will send help for you. And by the way, Cain, if you want to watch Schindler's List, maybe you should buy it on your Vudu instead of buying the extended cut of Suicide Squad. That was your first mistake.
Yeah, I think our main advantage coming into this match that Ryan and Cain don't have is that me and Robert currently live in a tundra, and we haven't left our shared cabin in the woods for the past 3 weeks, and we've done nothing but wear warm blankets and sweaters and watch every movie that's ever existed.
Yeah, this isn't a joke. We have drank a lot of hot cocoa, we've snuggled up on those cold nights, and we watch movies together.
Yeah, sometimes it got too cold for the TV to work, so I would just act out the movies for Robert, which is the best way to learn is to teach.
Yeah.
So we have this all down, and we know Ryan did not prep like this. They went and lived a normal life like normal people.
Yeah, Netflix, we have Zack acting. Like, what could be better? But in all realistic, like in all realms of reality, I do have a lot of respect for. So this is the actual joke part. That part was real. Now comes the joke part. Cain and Ryan are 2 great guys. They're both good players. I have a lot of respect for both of them, both just as people in this community and as players. That being said, we got really unlucky in our last match. That was back when the IMDb round still haunted me, and now it doesn't exist anymore, which means I'm finally allowed to win matches in this league again. So let's do it.
There's still plenty of unluck we can come across because unluck is the great excuse I'm always ready to use when we are destined to lose every match we play.
Yeah, exactly. So we're going to do our best, and we'll see what happens.
Welcome, everybody, to another fantastic episode, or what I hope to be a fantastic episode, in our teams division. This is Full Metal Trivia. My name is Sandy the Sandman Robinson, and I am here all by myself. I do have a couple of people that are here in the backgrounds, but you know what? I'm gonna do this one solo here today, and we have an amazing match for you today. We have a couple of teams that are on the lower end of our list, but both teams had a pretty decent showing in their first match and just got a little unlucky. This is their chance at redemption to try to move themselves up and not become an 0-2 team, because those teams usually find themselves on the way out. So one of those teams is going to be, and one of those teams is going to be not. Let's get into some introductions. They are ranked 22 in the league. Their strengths consist of comic book movies and Oscar nominations in the MCU. They are Ryan, the Hunter, Permison, and Cain, the Hurricane McMillan, the Knights of Steel! And their opponents, ranked number 24. They have a strength of Harry Potter and biannual podcasts. They are Zack, the Great Gonzo Ford, and Robert, the Hobbit Parker! Team WIsco! This will be a 3-round match. Round 1 works like this, everybody. Round 1 is really easy. You've seen it a million times before. It is a whiteboard round. You are going to be asked 8 questions in the realm of movies across the board. We have a couple of new categories that we've removed. We do no longer do animated movies. We do family films. And there's another special one on there that I will let you guys find out all by yourselves. So 8 questions in round 1. If you get all 8 questions correctly, they are worth 1 point apiece. They are worth 0 if you get them correct. There is no stealing. You do have 4 repeats per team and 1 challenge per team. Also, if you get all 8 questions correct, you will be in line for a bonus question. So, are both teams ready to get it on?
Yeah.
Ready.
All right, here we go. Your first question in round number 1 is in the category of action. Jason Statham plays the character Frank Martin in what action franchise? I am a sucker for these movies. I love them. But I'm a sucker for Jason Statham, so. Go in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I am going to start right at the beginning. Robert, did you come up with the right answer?
Transporter?
That is correct. Let's go over to Ryan.
I also said the transporter.
There you go, 2 for 2. Zach, what'd you come up with? Perfect, good. And for the Queen Suite, Cain?
I said the wrong T movie. So, no.
All right.
Cain, come on, man. All right. It's all right.
All right, guys. Question number 2 comes in the category of actors and actresses. Which female singer and actress starred in the films Suspect, Mermaids, and Burlesque? It looks like everybody's ready. 5, 4.
Repeat the question.
3. All right, Ryan using 1. All right, in the category of actors and actresses, which female singer and actress starred in the films Suspect, Mermaids, and Burlesque? Gonna go in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down, and we are actually going to go right over to Ryan. Ryan, what do you have?
Took a guess. Ashley Tisdale.
Ooh, that is not correct. Sorry about that, Ryan. Zach, what'd you have? That is correct. And Cain, did you get the right answer?
Sure.
I would appreciate you bitching your partner out as he just did to you in the last one. And Robert.
Sure.
There you go. Perfect. All right, guys. Question number 3 is in the category of recent releases. Which 2018 comedy co-stars Kevin Hart, Tiffany Haddish, and my buddy Rob Riggle? Rob Riggle should be everybody's best buddy. I think Zach, you're on mute.
Have you not heard me the whole match?
No.
Yeah.
It's good.
You heard squat.
It's good that your internet's been working. So.
Have you been making the jokes that we
Sorry
were
about that
missing?
last one, Cain.
You're good.
5, 4, 3, 2.
I knew she was in burlesque, but I thought it was like a trick question.
All right, let's go over to. We'll start with Cain first this time.
Night school?
That is correct. Robert.
Night school.
There it is. And Brian.
Night school.
There it is. And last but not least, Zach, who we can
Have a voice. Night school.
Perfect. Good job, guys.
Yep.
All right, you guys are pretty much blowing through these just as I expected. Your fourth question is in the category that I did not mention. It is our newest category, non-U.S. films. What is Max's profession in the original Mad Max film?
Did not know that was not American.
Gonna go in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down, and I will go right over back to Robert. Robert, what'd you have?
Mechanic?
Ooh, no, unfortunately, that's
Yeah.
not the right answer. Ryan, what'd you have?
Took a guess. Was it a cop, police officer?
That is correct.
Oh, wow.
Zach, what'd you have?
Like, taking a sip of beer first.
Zach.
Oh,
There you go. Perfect.
that was water, actually.
And
Beer.
Cain.
Is it a mechanic?
No.
You and Robert thought the same thing.
That's not a bad guess.
Not a bad
It's
guess.
not, though. It really isn't.
It's a car movie, maybe.
Absolutely. All right,
There was
guys.
a lot of destruction in that movie.
Question number 5 is in the category of Geek Squad. In Ant-Man and the Wasp, Scott enlists an ant to play what musical instrument on the way to fool the cops? Gonna go in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Pens down, and I will start with Ryan this time.
I'm not sure. Was it the drums?
That is correct.
Oh, wow.
And Zach.
Drums. They were electric drums.
They were,
Drums.
absolutely. Let's go to Cain.
Drums.
Perfect. And for the clean sweep, Robert. Should I
Drum kit
There we
from a
go.
game.
Perfect. Awesome. Good job, guys. Question number 6 is in the category of drama. What famous talk show host played the character Sophia in the Spielberg film The Color Purple? Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's start with Cain this time.
Is it Whoopi Goldberg?
That is not correct, unfortunately. We'll go to Zach.
Oprah.
That is correct. Ryan.
My name is Richard Cunningham. This is my wife, Oprah. Oprah Winfrey.
That is correct. And Robert.
And you get an Oscar nomination. Oprah.
There you go. Perfect. All right, guys. Second to last question is in the category of the aforementioned family films. In The Chronicles of Narnia, The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe, the pensive Pevensey children are sent away from London to the country during which war? Gonna go in 5, 4, 3, 1. Hands down. All right, Zach, let's start with you this time.
I never know the wars apart. I put World War II.
That is correct. And Cain.
I said World War Uno.
And Robert.
World War II.
Good job. And Ryan. Hold the right answer.
Nope, said World War One. Love that movie too. Ugh. It's gonna hurt me.
It's hard to distinguish between the two.
It really is, because their clothes look so similar.
50.
All right, guys. Your last question in this round is in the category of plot summary.
Oh, Jesus.
Name this film. A 16-year-old girl has to rescue her baby brother when her wish for him to be taken away is granted by the Goblin King. We're going to go in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands down. I am going to start with Ryan.
Was it Labyrinth?
That is correct. Robert.
Labyrinth.
That is also correct.
Yeah.
Cain.
I said Storks.
No, that's not.
Goblin King with Stork.
And I left this competitor to last because if Zach can pull this question, he will in fact.
Here's a perfect round.
Perfect round, and the bonus question will be on his way. Zach, what was your answer?
Jim Henson's my idol.
Perfect round.
Of course you would know that.
There we go, Zach.
All right, so this question is for Zach and Zach only. You do not have to write it down on your whiteboard. You can just tell me the
Wait, I can
answer.
put my gloves back on.
That's right. Let me know when you're ready, and I will ask the question.
Ready.
Your bonus question comes in the category of classics.
Just like me.
James Cagney portrays famous song and dance man George M. Cohen in what film?
Yankee Doodle Dandy.
For the bonus point! Wow! Holy, we haven't had too many of those, folks, but that was a full perfect round with the bonus question. All right, everybody, with a quick score calculation, I have determined who and what we have for scores. Right now, Team WIsco is in the lead with 16 points, thanks to an amazing first round by Zach and by Robert, with no slouch either, with 7 out of 8 points in that round as well. Followed closely behind, as we know so far, with round number 3 in the mix, by Team Knights of Steel. They have 9 points, 6 from Ryan and 3 from Cain in the first round. So that means our Team WIsco, you will get to choose whether or not you'd like to go first, and then we will get your color. The other team will get the color. So, would you like to go first or second?
Can we hear the categories first?
You absolutely can. Your categories are movie villains, quotes, live action Disney, Tim Burton, thrillers, Nicole Kidman, 90s movies, Stephen King, songs from animated films. Each question will require the answer to sing the song. I'm just kidding on that one. No. Women in film, Team WIsco's strength of Harry Potter, and Team Knights of Steel's strength of comic book movies, plus the aforementioned red and black, which means if you roll on that color, you will get to choose your category unless your opponent does, and then they will get to choose their category.
What are you thinking for first or last, Zach? I'm met or better with most of these.
I say go first just to get a really intimidating gap.
Yeah, let's go for that and not fall on our faces. That sounds good.
Yeah.
Okay, so that means that Team Knights of Steel, you get to pick your color first.
Superman wears red. You want to go red?
He is the GOAT. He's the greatest of all time. So yeah, let's go with red.
All right. So you guys are going to go with red. That means you guys are black. All right. So remember, if you don't, in round number 2, you'll get 6 questions, each worth 2 points, unless you choose to go to multiple choice for a easier answer, and those will be reduced to 1 point. If you miss your question, either in your 2-point or your 1 point, the other team will have a chance to get the answer via a steal. Are you ready for your spin?
Let's do it.
All right, so you are black. You will start on black. Have the handy-dandy wheel.
That's a lovely wheel you have there, Sandy.
Thank you.
You can't make it.
Ooh.
Spin again.
Yeah, I'm not feeling good about that.
We're going to spin away from Nicole Kivin, so whatever you get this time, you keep...
I could be okay with that, but you never know.
I mean, there's worse.
General trivia, and I would do good general. Okay, that's better.
That's better. Yeah,
All right, movie villains.
that's better.
All right, guys. And I don't even have to scroll down that long because they're right there. Perfect. All right, your number 1 question in movie villains. Dr. Facilier is a villain in what animated Disney film?
It's the Princess and the Frog.
Okay, yeah, I don't know. Sure.
Princess and the Frog. Final answer.
For 2 points.
I have a great Princess and the Frog story, by the way. I'll tell you off camera.
Okay.
All right, question number 2. What Shakespearean villain has been played by the actors Frank Finlay and Kenneth Branagh in adaptations of the play Othello?
Who's the villain in Othello?
I would know on multiple choice.
Okay, multiple choice.
All right, multiple choice it is. Your multiple choice options are, and I'm really going to thank you all for this. A. Tybalt. B. Claudius. C. Iago. Or D. Don John.
It's Iago. The first one is from Romeo and Juliet. It doesn't matter. It's Iago. It's from Othello. C. Final answer.
For 1 point. All right, question number 3. What is the full name of Jared Leto's character in Blade Runner 2049?
Oh, I love
We'll
that.
definitely
movie.
recognize it when we hear it, but...
Is it? Give me a second. Yeah, well, do you want to go multiple choice? Yeah, we probably should.
Yeah, let's just keep it safe.
Yeah, let's just go multiple choice.
Okay. Multiple choice options are A. Eldon Tyrell. B. Neander Wallace. C. J.F. Sebastian. Or D. Sapper Morton.
It's Wallace. B. I'm pretty sure.
Okay, go with it.
The first one is from the. Yeah, it's not.
First
yeah,
one's,
okay.
yeah, the original. Okay.
Yeah. Neander Wallace. Final answer.
For 1 point. Not giving up any steals. That's good. Number 4. What is the name of the god that Mola Ram serves in Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom?
Kalima.
Sure.
All right.
Fine.
So is the god Kali or Kalima? I'm gonna go Kalima because it's like Mother Kali. Yeah, Kalima. Final answer.
Yeah.
That is incorrect.
That's correct, Sandy. I put it on there. I put the Kali Ma's acceptable in the answer.
Yeah, Ma just means mother. They're just addressing.
Yeah. They address it as both Kali or Kali Ma. Both are acceptable.
Okay. All right. Question number 5. What has caused Silva's face to become disfigured in the James Bond film Skyfall?
I don't remember.
Oh, this is Javier Bardem's character.
Yeah.
His face became disfigured. figure. I will definitely get it on multiple choice because I've seen this movie recently.
It's been 6
Yeah, multiple choice.
Okay. Your multiple choice options are A, gunshot, B, explosion, C, acid, or D, swallowing cyanide.
Swallowing cyanide. He bit a cyanide pill and it didn't work. I'm gonna go D, final answer.
That is correct for 1 point.
Good job, Robbie.
Yeah.
Well, you guys are working it through. That's good. All
It's a good
right,
Bond
guys.
film.
Your last question in this round in the category of movie villains. Mandy Moore plays a judgmental and cruel teen in what 2002 indie comedy set at a Christian high school?
Saved.
I trust you, man. That's your field.
Saved, final answer.
For 2 points.
That's your field.
Oof.
Yeah.
That's a good movie. I haven't seen that in a
Your old
while.
movies.
And that's in your wheelhouse. Early 2000s indie comedies. That's your thing.
Wow, that was really impressive, guys. You guys pulled off 9 points in that round to put some serious pressure on your competitors here. So we are going to go over to Knights of Steel. Knights of Steel, you guys chose the color red of Superman. Are you ready for your first spin?
Yes.
Boink. Nice movies.
How do you feel on this, Ryan?
I mean, I grew up in that greatest decade of them all, known as the 1990s.
Nice.
And I watched a lot of stuff back then, but man, I don't know how deep they're gonna go with this. I don't know.
Yeah. If you're not feeling it, I mean, I think that we can spin again. Unless you're really feeling it, man.
It's 90s movies though. So.
Gonna ask them.
I feel more comfortable with that than a few of the others, and it could be a risk. So, you want to stick with it?
I mean, we gotta hit a lot of points, though. So.
All right, risk it all. Spin again. Let's spin it again.
Okay.
Risk it all. Go big or go home.
Black.
Yeah, we're
Oh, close.
Quotes.
Whoa.
Quotes. You're pretty good at quotes.
Landed on quotes, and you narrowly missed. I think Nicole Kidman was what was coming up.
She was inching her way towards the line.
No.
But you're pretty good at quotes, so I think that's not bad.
Dude, I memorize quotes for breakfast, lunch, and dinner, son. Let's do
That's
this.
not a balanced diet.
10
Oh,
minutes.
it's a great diet. It's a great diet.
All right, Team Knights of Steel, you've got some really some moves to make here. So, are you ready for your first question?
Pressure's on. Let's do it.
All right, in the category of quotes, what superhero film opens with the lead character saying the F word?
Ooh.
Wouldn't that be?
I think. What's your guess?
I was gonna say the Merc with a mouth.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I think it might be Deadpool.
The first one.
Yeah. I don't think
alright.
it's Deadpool 2.
I mean, it is the Merc. It sounds like a word that the Merc with a mouth would use.
Well, I
Let's
think
go
it's
with-
it'd either be Deadpool, Deadpool 2, or like Watchmen. And I think I would lean towards Deadpool.
Do you want to go multiple choice or go with Deadpool?
No, because we might get those answers, and then we might not gain anything.
Deadpool.
Yeah, Deadpool final.
All right, Deadpool. Final answer.
That is incorrect. For a 2-point chance of a steal, Team WIsco, do you know what the answer is?
It's not Watchmen because Rorschach never says the F word in Watchmen. So I'm gonna say Deadpool 2. That's where I'm leaning.
That's when
Zach.
he's like exploding, isn't he?
Oh shoot! I think.
Yeah, he explodes because he says F Wolverine.
I mean, I'm
The opening line of that movie is F Wolverine. Deadpool 2. Final answer.
That is also incorrect.
Is it
Oh.
Logan?
It is Logan.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's Logan, isn't it?
Oh, because he's in the
He
he's in the
wakes
limo. They wake him up and he's like,
Isn't F Wolverine the opening
Yeah.
line of Deadpool 2 though?
No, I think it's something different.
It's not the opening line. Deadpool
Okay.
doesn't say fuck the very first.
I'm gonna put that
Jeez.
in after the match is over just to be sure.
Oh,
But no, I
Logan. Should have thought of that, Kane. Sorry, man.
No, you're good. It
Should've
was
thought of
completely. I didn't realize until after we said Deadpool. I was like,
Okay, question number
Great
2.
movie.
What James Bond film has the line, "No, Mr. Bond, I expect you to die.
Goldfinger, final answer.
For 2 points.
Do you expect me to talk? Oh yeah, come on now. I know my bond.
Question number 3. What Lindsay Lohan film has this exchange? I look like Stevie Nicks. Who's he?
Like Stevie Nicks. Wouldn't that be Freaky Friday?
You think it's Freaky Friday? I mean, that doesn't make that. I mean, no, that's actually not that bad of an answer.
Do you want to go multiple choice? Play it safe?
Yeah.
Alright, multiple choice.
Okay. Your multiple choice options are A, The Parent Trap, B, Freaky Friday, C, Mean Girls, or D, Just My Luck.
I think we should go with your Freaky Friday because there's a similar experience like in Parent Trap, but it's like I look like you like that kind of thing. So I think we should go with Freaky Friday.
Alright, Freaky Friday, final answer.
For 1 point.
Ah!
Mm-hmm.
Should've gone with my gut. Alright.
Question number 4. In Dazed and Confused, what is Matthew McConaughey's response when a kid says he doesn't have any pot?
Oh man, I love this movie so much. What does he say? Hey man, gonna do it. Oh man, I'll know it. I'll know it on multiple choice. Multiple choice, please. Oh god, I love this movie.
All right. Your multiple choice options are: you ain't no friend of mine. B, there's plenty to go around. C, be a lot cooler if you did. Or D, screw you guys, I'm going home.
It's C. Be a lot cooler if you did.
For 1 point, correct.
Yeah, final answer. Yeah. Man, I see the scene in my mind. I just had to hear it on multiple choice.
All right, question number 5. Finish this line from The Matrix. Take the red pill, you stay in Wonderland, and I show you...
Alright, do you know it?
I was like, where are we going with it? I haven't seen this movie in a hot minute, so let's... Hey. Hasn't been that long. Let's go multiple choice, please.
Okay. Your multiple choice options are A, what the Matrix is. B, the identity of the White Rabbit. C, the reality of the unreal. Or D, how deep the rabbit hole goes.
What are you leading?
It's either C or D.
5.
Just read them off in your head like the whole line. And we can take a repeat if you really need to.
Yeah, can you repeat the question, please?
I can.
This, you know.
Second repeat.
Yeah.
Finish this line from The Matrix. Take the red pill, you stay in Wonderland, and I show you... And your multiple choice options are A, what the Matrix is. B, the identity of the White Rabbit. C, the reality of the unreal. Or D, how deep the rabbit hole goes.
Ryan, I'm just going to tell you to go with your gut.
5. The reality of the unreal.
3, 2.
I'm going to go with D, final answer.
For 1 point.
Nice.
Good job working that through your head there, Ryan.
Yeah, I had to work it in my mind.
All right, your final question in this round. What Disney princess repeatedly said, "Conceal, don't feel," to herself?
I'm 99% sure it's Elsa. Even though she's a queen, I'm pretty sure it's Elsa.
From that pathetic excuse for a movie Frozen?
Yes, my sister watches it once a week.
That's so much. I mean, if you're
Conceal, don't
confident,
feel. The whole world. It's Elsa. Final answer.
For 2 big points.
Thank
right.
you.
No.
Thank you.
Didn't let any steals go, but you went to multiple choice a lot. So, all right, round 2 is in the books, and the scores have been tabulated, and this is where we stand, folks. Team WIsco, with an amazing round 1 and an equally amazing round 2, have extended their lead to 25 points. With that big 2-point guess at the end of the round 2, Team Knights of Steel have scrambled together and gotten 16 points. So they are not mathematically eliminated. We will go into round 3, but I will tell you this. There are 10 points on the board, and you are down by 1. There is no multiple choice. If you miss one question, you will be mathematically eliminated and technically knocked out. So the team in the lead will give their number first. So Team WIsco, what number between 1 and 12 would you like to pick?
You pick, Zach.
You pick between 3, 4, and 9.
All right, between 3, 4, and 9, I will go with my lucky number 4.
All right. Good choice. That was my instinct.
So you guys chose number 4. All right, Team Knights of Steel. Without choosing number 4, because that has already been picked, choose a number between 1 and 12.
You got a number in mind, Cain, or?
We'll do the same thing as them. Choose a number between 12, 6, and 1.
What? Oh, jeez. 12, 6, and 1? Wow, those are really good numbers. No, they are. I'm not trying to be sarcastic. 12, 6, and 1. Let's divide things up in the middle. Let's go with 6. 6. Yeah, 6 is good. Okay. Yeah. 6, please.
All right.
Thanks.
I'm very disappointed that nobody picked number 5, but you guys will know why that is. All right.
Oh, I have a feeling.
Cain and Ryan, you are behind by 9 points. You chose to split the difference and go with number 6. That number correlates with the immortal 1991's Point Break.
All right.
It's been fun, guys.
No. I actually did some studying for some of these films, so it may come in handy. We'll see.
All right. Your first of 5 points, or 5 questions.
Right.
Remembering that you guys can confer, you still have a challenge and 2 repeats left.
Okay. Got it.
Question number 1.
Mm-hmm.
Johnny Utah played college football in what Midwestern U.S. state?
Ryan, this is a pure just analyzing thing. Does Catherine Bigelow, she directs Point Break, correct?
Yes.
I'm pretty sure she's from Michigan.
Okay.
Do you want to take a shot? Unless you know it.
No, it's one of the few things I don't know about that movie. So yeah, risk it. You want to go with Michigan? You want to go with that? Sounds like a good.
Let's go Michigan.
Michigan, final answer.
And your winners!
It was fun, guys.
Moving to a record of 1-1, Team WIsco, Zack Ford and Robert Parker. Wow. All right. Yes, it was in fact Ohio. He played for the Buckeyes. They stated when they talked to him about when they play football on the beach. So, with that being said, you guys put up an amazing fight throughout that one. You didn't give up at all. But we are going to go to our victorious team, Team WIsco, Robert and Zach. Robert and Zach, you guys put on a pretty dominating performance, especially in round 1 and 2. You didn't actually get to take your movie in round number 3. Did you want to know what number your movie correlated with?
Yeah.
Or what movie your number correlated with? You guys chose number 4, and you would have been given The Nightmare Before Christmas.
Would have been okay.
That's right. But how do you feel about your win today, and what are you looking forward to next? And if there's anybody that you wanted to call out, now would be the time.
I'll start, and I'll just say I think we redeemed ourselves from our first match. In our first match, we had a good round 1 and a poor performance in round 2, and then the IMDb round existed. And in this match, we had a great round 1, combined 16 points. Zach with that perfect round, that was fantastic. And then in round 2, we did pretty well. I got a couple, Zach got a couple. We worked well as a team. And yeah, I think we played very, very well this game. And I think we redeemed ourselves and showed why we should be taken seriously in this league. With a record of 1-1, we're here to stay.
Because this proved the whole concept of us setting up this team. Because actually, me and Robert hate each other. So
yeah,
push aside our differences. Because I'm a fairly strong round 1 player on normal, and my weakness is round 2, and that's where Robert really, comes to play with some, deeper cut knowledge than I have. And last time that did not come into play at all, but this time it kind of definitely went like as planned, that we were able to balance. Now I'm excited to go back into hibernation, not say another word for till our next match. It helps us save up all our energy to defeat whoever we are to face in the future.
Yeah, definitely huge props to Ryan and Cain. You guys played a good game. You guys are great players. The quotes, that's a tricky category for anybody. But you guys fought through. We obviously didn't get any steals, so props to you guys. As for who we're playing next, I don't really know who else is around our record, but either way, I think we're confident that we can really take it to them. I don't think there's anybody
all at once. Just put all teams like on one screen together, and
we'll do a handicap match: Team WIsco versus the world. Yeah, and we might win.
We might win it. I also might win a gold medal at the Olympics. It's gonna be saying.
Well, I can tell you guys this, that with your rank moving to 1-1, you have climbed up the standings from the 22 that you were all the way up to 12. So that is good. And I already have your opponent picked out. I will not tell you who it is at the moment, but
we're gonna, whoever it is, you watching right now, if you know who you are, we're gonna beat you.
Yeah, you're both Jack.
Yeah, you're both done.
I hate him so much.
Good. I'm glad to hear that. But we cannot continue going on along like this without talking to our second place finishers, Ryan and Cain. You guys, you know what? You guys had a bit of a tough match this time. You didn't do too horribly in round number 1. Round number 2, you guys did the right thing. You guys might have wanted to take a little bit more chances. You guys knew a couple of answers and doubted yourselves. Those points could have really come in handy at that point, but you guys showed that you guys are here to play and that you guys know some stuff. So I don't think an 0-2 record is going to knock you guys out of the league right at this moment, because I think that I have an opponent for you guys. But overall performance today, how do you guys feel about it, and what are you guys looking forward to most in the future?
So, like, a peek behind the curtains. Like, I messaged Ryan, I'm like, out of curiosity, out of the list that we had, what movie have you not seen? He's like, I haven't seen Scott Pilgrim, Schindler's List, and Point Break. I'm like, cool. I know Scott Pilgrim like the back of my hand. And so we happen to get the 2 movies we haven't seen. One of the 2 movies we haven't seen. And it sucks. That's why it's like, oh, Point Break. Oh, come on, man. But yeah, that's just kind of like how luck happens. We were down really bad, but I mean, Zach didn't miss a single question today. Like, I mean, it's hard to compete against that. Someone who goes perfect. And that just props off to WIsco. They are a fantastic team, hands down. And yeah, that's just my thoughts. Zach, you played great. Robert, you played equally as great. You just didn't go perfect in round 1.
Yeah, no, look, what is it, Zach? I wasn't paying attention to his score. I was just focusing on, my answers in my game and how I was playing, because I'm just so focused in on these matches when I'm in there. But no, in all seriousness, though, Team WIsco, congrats. You played very, very, very well. Robert's got a few belts on his shoulders for good reason, and Zach is not far behind. He's such a good player, and he and I are probably the only 2 people in this world that agree that the Muppets should have hosted the Oscars this year to make it a lot better and entertain the billions of people around the world. But other than that, I do look forward to coming back. These 2 team matches, we've had a rough go of it. I don't like that. I don't want to go out on a sour note. I want to go out on the highest note possible. So if there is a chance of redemption, I want it. I want it. We want it. We want it bad. We want to get back in there and fight, because we love this league. We love this division. We love movies so much, just as much as everybody else here. Granted, I got some research I got to do on my side of the fence. I got a few movies I got to catch up on. But and also, my hat's off to the question writers. My hats are off to the question writers. These questions, round 1, round 2, round 3, all of them. fantastic across the board. I'm so happy that the wheel was nice to us and gave us quotes because I
very
memorized.
Close to Nicole Kidman.
Oh my gosh! If we had gotten Nicole Kidman, we would have been dead in the water for sure. Nicole Kidman, I still love you, girl. You've done some good work in your career, no doubt about it. But quotes is what I eat. It's what I sleep. It's what I breathe. I memorize them for breakfast, lunch, dinner, and dessert. If dessert is such a thing here in society. So hope to come back. Thanks for having us. Knights of Steel. We've been knocked down twice now, but you know what? After what Sandy just said, we're not out. We're not out. We're going to come back. We're going to put a W on our win-loss column and continue our journey towards those belts. So this ought to be fun. But thanks for having us, though, guys.
Well, it was our absolute pleasure here at Full Metal Trivia, and I see, I can see it. I can see it in you guys. You're hungry. You guys want that victory, and I'm gonna do whatever I can to help you guys out with that one. But with that being said, Team WIsco is the winner today with a TKO under their belts, and I just want to give an opportunity for each one of the players to give a bit of a plug while I've got here Ryan and Cain. You guys, what are you guys here to plug? What do you guys want to tell us about where you guys can be found?
Ryan, you want to go first?
Yeah, sure. What the hey? I like to talk, right? I'm a good talker. At least some people have told me that on a billion occasions. Anyway, aside from this, you can find me on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Just look for me on Facebook at Ryan Permison _aspiring movie critic. Make sure you follow me on Twitter and Instagram at RyanRPM5. Make sure you check out our YouTube channel, Nerd Culture, on YouTube at Nerd Culture. That is our lovely looking logo right there. New videos are out now. Brand new videos are coming your way very soon. Make sure you're following us on Twitter and Instagram at It's Nerd Culture. I just put out a new episode of the podcast that I do called The Nerdcast. It's available on Anchor Podcasts and wherever podcasts are available. Check it out. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, do all that stuff, and I'll see you next time.
Yeah, and I don't have a podcast to plug, but I do have a plug for a channel on YouTube that I feel like a lot of people in this league know about. It's called Multiplex Entertainment. If you don't know about it, go check it out. We do a lot of things very similar over here at Full Metal, and we love what Full Metal does. And we have our own little thing. We have our own version of Geek. We have movies. We have TV. We have Fandom TV, which is like a little more nerdy version of it. And we have sports. We also have all of their shows going on throughout the weeks. And I'm the less dickish person over at Multiplex. That goes to Caleb Coho.
Absolutely.
So true.
And you know what? And before I let you guys go and get to Zach and Robert, Multiplex is one of my favorite places to go and play. Thank you, Cain and Robert, and for everything you guys do over there. It makes me happy that there are at least two really good places for people on the interwebs to come and find a place to play. So thank you for doing that. But I got something for you guys for later. We'll talk about that later. Robert and Zach, where can the cool kids on the interwebs find you?
Yeah, me and if you like our nonsense that derails the show every now and then, you can listen to like hours of that on Fireside Chit Chat podcast. We've done maybe 5 of them over the 7 months, and maybe in the next year we'll have a couple more episodes. Otherwise, we're going to start a long-distance snowball fight tomorrow at noon. Just throw a snowball up in the air, try to get it across state borders, and hopefully it hits one of us. My snowball is currently on the way to hit Robert right now, so be prepped.
Oh, yeah, I can actually, it's on the way. I can tell. I can just feel it in the air. I smell it in the earth. But yeah, me personally, you can follow me on Twitter and Letterboxd at RBRTPRKR98. That's my first and last name, Novalis plus a year. You can find me on Take 3 Productions doing admin hosting duties. You can find me doing admin hosting and question writing duties at Full Metal Trivia, specifically not right here at Full Metal Geek, because we're not playing Full Metal Geek right now. I just got derailed completely. But you can find me doing admin hosting and question writings at Full Metal Geek, and you can find me as a trivia champion at Full Metal Geek and in Fandom Fights, which is the league that I hate myself for saying that, that Cain was talking about at Multiplex Entertainment. And of course, if you want to yell at me for messing up my plugs, you can send all death threats to at MultiplexYT on Twitter.
Yeah, or you can play it on slow-mo so you can actually hear it. And you can find me on Letterboxd or Facebook at any combination of my name, Zack Ford, and the number 14. Try to rearrange that. I'm not quite sure what my names are, so figure it out. Maybe Z Ford, maybe Ford ZA, who knows?
Awesome. Well, thanks so much, guys. You know what? This was a fantastic match. The score may have not have looked at it, but it was a very, very good game between both teams. I can't do this alone. I have here on with me Jeremy. He's been in the back. You heard him a little earlier when we needed a little bit. Jeremy, thanks so much for writing all the questions today. I really do appreciate all the work that you do, and as well as everybody else at Full Metal Trivia. We got Full Metal Singles, Full Metal Classic, Full Metal Random, Full Metal Teams, Full Metal Geek, and Movie Battlegrounds. We got a show almost every day coming out, guys, so it's really important that you like, subscribe, comment to us, tell us what you'd like to see. If there's any matches that you'd like to see coming up, let us know and we can do that. If you don't like something about that, let us know about that too, because we take criticism and we enjoy it because we can fix the stuff that maybe not be working. I am merely Sandy the Sandman Robinson, and you guys can find me on Facebook, Twitter, Letterbox at srobinson1799. Thanks so much for being here, and as always, have fun, watch movies.